first destination, that is Madurodam. It might take a long time to look at Netherlands fully, but here you can look at the whole of Netherlands. It's basically Madurodam. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not. It's basically just a miniature version of the Netherlands itself. So come on, let's have a look. Already, my mind was submerged into the world of Madurodam as I walked towards the entrance. There was already a sculpted man who was supposedly helping out the water to float in a nearby pond, which also had a miniature ship, which I thought was very creative. As well as this, at the start of my journey, I was already getting a clear idea of what I was going to see. Multiple directions, so you can basically go wherever you want to go. And it's in English too. It's really easy for me and my mum to figure out what they're trying to say. When I first saw Madurodam, I couldn't help but admire how beautiful the view really was. There was old-fashioned and modern buildings, a bridge, an airport, a port, and even a huge plain that was surrounded by multiple industrial buildings and large tulips. I'll come back to it later in the video. Whilst we were walking around, I couldn't help but notice that there was a place that looked a lot like Wembley Stadium in the UK and a theatre that would be hosting Aladdin the musical. These were the tulips that I was talking about earlier on in the video. They look absolutely stunning, don't they? This is the Port of Rotterdam. It is the largest port in Europe, and from 1962 to 2004, it was the world's busiest port by annual cargo tonnage. The Port of Rotterdam was represented by a small pond with a few ferries, underwater windmills, and even a boat that would gush water out of itself into the pond. Since you could also control the direction the boat was spraying the water, I unleashed my inner child and started spraying it everywhere. was one of my most favourite things to do in Madurodam, and I highly recommend this experience for those who wish to visit Madurodam in the future. Just to show you guys what this actually looks like on the inside, I'll show you my favourite part of this experience. Tell me what you guys think of this in the comments. Moving on from the old-fashioned buildings that you just saw now, I would like to tell you a few facts about the Amsterdam airport. With almost 72 million passengers in 2019, it is the third busiest airport in Europe in terms of passenger volume and the busiest in Europe in terms of aircraft movements. Pretty cool, right? There were even little people who were inside the airport, which I found really surprising and awesome. Finally, we went around and had another closer look at more old-fashioned buildings. There were many buildings such as churches, shops and apartments. I thought that each one would have taken a long time to sculpt, as even the tiniest sections of the buildings were incredibly detailed. Hats up to those who created these masterpieces. So we just finished our tour, Madurodam, and wow, it was amazing! All the architecture was so good, everything looked so realistic, the flying Dutchman virtual reality thing was also so good. At one point I felt like I was actually in an aeroplane. We also went inside a gift shop and we bought a few souvenirs to hang in our living room. So thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!